All right, there we go. What do you think?
It looks great, but it's missing something.
But what?
Ooh, how about a super bead garland?
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Ooh, I love it. It's perfect.
Sally and I had so much fun making this Halloween garland and filming it too. It added a beautiful touch to my Halloween mantle decorations, and it was simple to make. Here's how you can do it too. But first, make sure you click subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next paper bead tutorial. Here are the tools and supplies you need for this project. To make the paper beads, I use the yellow roller from paperbeadrollers.com. It's the 532-inch size, which gives us a nice large hole to string the beads on the twine. You'll need white school glue, some hardening glaze, and a paintbrush. Also, some toothpicks and a styrofoam block to hold the beads while the glaze dries. To make the garland, you'll need scissors, stringing material like this twine, and tape. Now you can use whatever papers you like for this project, pattern paper, solid paper, whatever you have on hand. Mine are 65-pound Recollections cardstock from Michaels. I'm using the wide Euro bead template for these beads. They work great because they're nice and chunky and they kind of anchored the garland. Now I'll link a full video on how to make the wide Euro beads below. You can get the Euro bead printable and SVG templates, and you can also get the wide Euro bead physical stencil at paperbeadrollers.com. Now you'll also need to draw your own ghosts or download the ghost garland cutouts at paperbeadrollers.com. The files come with 6 ghost designs and connector tabs for the back. It includes PDF files you can print on your home printer and cut, and SVG files for use in cutting machines. That link is also in the comments. First, let's roll the beads. The wide Euro bead has 3 strips that work together to make its distinctive shape. Like I said, I'll link a video to the full tutorial that gives you all of the tricks for making the perfect Euro bead. I chose the yellow-sized paper bead roller for this project because I wanted a bead hole that was large enough to put the twine through easily, but not so large that the beads would hang low on the cord. This yellow works perfectly. Start with the widest strip and roll it centered to itself. Add that glue at the end to tack it down. Once it's dried enough to be secure, put more glue on and line up this second strip against the edge of the first. Again, roll it centered. Now this strip is tapered, so keeping it centered evenly is key. Now do the last strip in the same way. When your beads are finished, you'll glaze them to keep them hard and protected so that your garland will stay beautiful year after year. Now to glaze these beads, you'll brush on the triple thick you saw on the supplies list. If you've never glazed paper beads before, I'll link a video in the description that shows you exactly how to do it. How many paper beads do you need? Well, you might need to do a little bit of math. The ghost cutouts are approximately 4 inches wide, and each Euro bead is about 3¼ inch wide. So measure the length you'd like your garland to be, remembering to account for any draping or curving down of the garland. Then decide how many ghosts you want and how many of each color bead you'll use to cover the full length of the garland. In your Halloween garland digital download file, you received 2 pages of cutouts with 6 total ghosts. These rectangles are tabs that will go on the back of the ghosts. That is how we'll attach them to the garland. The download comes with PDF files that you can print on your home printer and cut out with scissors, and SVG files that you can use in a cutting machine. Now, if you use the SVG files, you'll also want to cut out the ghost faces document on black paper and glue them onto your ghosts so that they have faces. If you print the files on a printer, the faces are already here for you. Whichever method you choose, cut out your ghosts and your tabs. Tape the tabs to the back of each ghost with 1 piece of tape along the top. I suggest putting the tabs as high on the shoulders as you can go so that your ghosts don't tip forward when you hang your garland. I wrapped a piece of Scotch tape around the end of the twine to make stringing the beads a little easier. I decided to put 1 bead of each color in between each ghost, so I'll start by stringing 4 beads. Now I can attach my first ghost. So I put the twine under the tab, then tape the tab down. Now you see why we waited to tape the bottom of the tab. It's just so much easier to put the twine down before you tape. So keep going with the beads and ghosts until you fill up the length of your garland. Don't push them too tight together. Leave a little bit of space so that the beads don't slip behind the ghost. Tie a slip knot at each end of your garland. Now, if you crochet, this is the same knot you probably use as a starter. There are some wonderful step-by-step videos on YouTube that will show you how to do this knot if you need more help. This will give you a nice loop if you want to use command hooks to hang your garland. And now you have a ghostly garland to use in your Halloween decorations this year. Have fun with it and head on over to our Paper Bead Fanatics Facebook group to show me pictures of what you've made. Happy rolling and happy Halloween!